this exam season. It is 9:20. I'm heading to the library. This is about a week and a half until my first exam. I'm not really fully ready yet, so I thought today I would show you what I'm doing to prepare, how I'm preparing, how I study. There's people coming towards me now, so I'm gonna head to the library. Honestly, half of my anxiety in life comes from finding places to film, but I found this empty room, so I'm going to do this quickly before someone comes in. So I'm going to go through how I study and where I am at in my revision schedule and how much I have left to do. So every year I make an Excel spreadsheet, and this year I have 4 exams. So for each exam I make a separate sheet on the spreadsheet, and I put in all the topics that are in the module. Green means I am going to learn that topic. Grey means I'm not going to learn it. If there's only 5, 6, 7 questions and there's 10 topics, only half of the topics can come up. So you can kind of get away, if you're tactical about it, with only learning a few topics. Also, for every exam, I will find all the past questions, because some modules publish the past questions, and then I will kind of record in which year the questions came up. So then for each module, I am literally just memorizing essay plans. I pick the topics that I like and I want to learn, and then I will write an essay plan to like one of the practice questions. And I try and pick a broad question so that I could use the information on other questions. It takes me about a day or 2 to make an essay plan, and then maybe 2 or 3 days to learn it. I'm recording which days I'm going to dedicate to learning certain essays. The last point I want to make is that you have to be tactical with your exams. Just try and get into the mindset of an examiner. What would they set? What question would they set? And then plan your revision according to that. It's lunchtime. I try and work for like 3 hours and then go get lunch, have a break for lunch, and then do the same again for another 3 hours, then have dinner, and then do like 2 or 3 more hours. So I should get a good amount of work in today. Just have to keep doing this for like 3 more weeks. And I've already been doing this, like these long days, for about 2 and a bit weeks already. So I'm a bit drained, I'm a bit tired. There's like a lot of angry pigeons looking at me. They might try and attack me, but that's like a good alternative right now, to be honest. It's also so sad because the weather is so nice, but I'm just in that dungeon, like looking out the window and seeing the clouds and the sun, and it's like I'm in prison. But yeah, I'm always like, it's just a few weeks, like a month of hard work. So even if it's unpleasant at the time, I feel like the reward is kind of worth it, or should be worth it. So that's what kind of keeps me motivated, even though it does get a bit draining at times. So I just got back and it's... Ow. You might think I'm filming from this angle because I'm tired. No, the rest of my room is just really disgustingly messy that this is the only angle left to film from. Oh, I feel like a thumb. This is kind of nice. So today was actually a pretty okay day of studying. I tried to learn a few of my essays, but it is kind of hard to learn these essays because they're so boring. Like, the content of them is not that interesting. It's really scientific. I'm doing a medical degree and I'm saying it's scientific. I'm actually dumb. You have to know like all the specific details and like it's sort of studies on mice and like injecting things into them, and you have to know all the names and everything. I'm probably not even making sense, but yeah. You might have noticed that I ate lunch and dinner outside today and had to buy snacks as well. I end up spending so much money during exam season on food, and it is kind of shocking because it's expensive to buy food out in London. Even the cheap options, like my lunch was £7, my snack was £2, and my dinner was £5. So that is £14. And the thing is,
The food is good, but like it's not like a meal, it's not like a restaurant meal, and I'm still paying that much every day. After dinner I'm always the least productive because I'm kind of like tired and it's getting close to the time I go home. So I did a little bit of work, and I also did my presentation. I have a presentation in 2 weeks, so I practiced my presentation with Amir. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'm going to the gym because basically I always say that it's good to maintain a good work-life balance, and it's good to exercise and stuff to relieve stress. But then when it comes to exam season, I don't take my own advice. So I thought I should practice what I preach. It can get quite draining when you're just in the library for the whole day and you don't really have many things to look forward to. So I thought it's probably a good idea for me to start going to the gym again. I hadn't been for like 2 weeks, which is not very good. But my issue is that I need to get to the library by 8:30 to 9, because if I don't, then there's no seats. Also, I don't want to go after the gym. I don't want to go to the gym after the library at like 9, because then I'll just be so tired. And I decided to just get over myself and wake up earlier, wake up at 6:30 and go to the gym for like 7, 7:15, and do like a 45-minute or something workout. So today I'm gonna do chest and some triceps, and then I'm gonna do some cardio because this face is packing on a few pounds. No, seriously though, I do actually think I gain a bit of weight during exam season because I'm just very immobile, just sat at the desk for the whole day, and I tend to eat like not the greatest food. So we're gonna tackle the coming double chin and do some cardio. I just left the gym. I showered because no one wants to be a stinky baby during the day. A stinky baby, that's what I am. So my new method in life is to actually leave places with wet hair. It only saves me like 3 minutes because my hair is quite short, but that 3 minutes in terms of library seats can be the make or break. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get a seat.
So I can't really film in the main section of the library because there's a lot of people, but I am going to go through how I actually learn the essay plans now. So what I've done is, for my exam, my first exam, I am learning 4 essay plans, and I've printed them all out here. So I've put the past questions at the top, and then I've kind of bolded the one that I think is the broadest, and then I've answered it over like a couple pages. I think it's really important that you actually understand the information first, so it's good to actually write the essays yourself because then you will understand it better and it's easier to remember. So I write them all out and then I'll do it again the next day and the next day, and that process of repeating it just helps it to go into your memory. And then when I'm rewriting it, if there's any bits that I miss or any bits that I forget when I'm sort of trying to recite it from memory, I will highlight it, and yeah, I add any little extra notes, and that's kind of how I'm learning the essays. It seems to be going decently well so far. I think I've learnt these essays, and I'm just going to do this for all my modules. They're all essay based, so this method should hopefully work for them all.
Okay, I'm going home. Oh, there's a car, hello. I think it's like 8:30 right now. I just did loads of practice essays today. I tried to see if my handwriting was readable because when I write quickly it just gets really bad. Why is this road so busy right now? I also got my result back from an exam I did a few months ago and it wasn't very good. I was a bit shocked because out of all the exams I've ever taken, I felt like this one had gone really well. I'm usually like okay at predicting how I've done on an exam. Like if I think it's gone well, it usually goes well. If I think it's gone badly, it usually has gone quite badly. This one I thought it had gone super well, and then I got my result back and I got 64. It wasn't terrible and I wouldn't have cared, but it's just because I thought I'd done really well. So I was just confused. My university does something really weird. I don't know if it's weird actually, but they hire out a convention centre which is literally on the other side of London. So we have to travel like an hour to get there. So it's about 8 now actually, and our exam is at 10. So we're giving it some time for delays if anything goes wrong. So I am home. The exam was okay. It's kind of hard to tell. So I went to get a haircut. That was a good idea because my hair was just turning into a mop, as it usually does during exam season. I'm more anxious for my next exam, which is in 5 days. I have already prepared most of my essay plans. I just need to learn them. So after my next exam, I then have an oral presentation about 2 days after that, where these professors are going to grill me on my dissertation and probably just rip it to pieces. And then I have 2 more exams, but I have a 2-week break. So I might edit this vlog in that gap. If I don't, I'm sorry for not uploading much. Thank you guys for watching. A quick prayer and shout out to everyone going through exams, or just going through anything. Well done. Life's tough sometimes. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.